What the mind does is none of our business. Our business is how we respond to what the mind does. So, if you go into desire, or you go into escape strategies, or you go into fantasy or dissociation, or you go into despair, the response, in my view, the best response is to first say, I'm aware of being aware. You have to be aware that those thoughts are coming up, right? Because at one level, let's call it level one, you're unconscious, you're unaware of your thoughts and feelings. You're just acting on instinct without even really being conscious of what's going on. You just see that the mind and body are drawn to do, to advance, to expand, to pursue purpose, or to constrain, restraint, limitation, boundaries, and you're just caught up in that, identified with it. And then what meditation and therapy is often focused around is just being the witness, seeing your patterns, seeing how when you're presented with certain stimulus, there's a go-to reaction, which usually, if not always, fits under a fight, flight, fawn, or kind of dissociation, arrest and digest response. Typically, that's what we're finding. So with the level one, it's negative adaptive child, negative free child. That negative adaptive child wanting to obey, negative free child wanting to rebel or conquer, and just going back and forth based on which is in charge at that moment, and completely unconscious, or you become conscious of it, and then you shift to the ideal parental archetype where you're holding space for it. But all that, the level 1 and 2, is all in the realm of forms. With level 3, which is very rare in any spiritual practice or therapy approach, is just focusing on something that we don't even think to focus on, which is being aware that you're aware. Like, you're not a form, you're just awareness of awareness, not awareness of a form, not awareness of a thought, not awareness of an emotion, not awareness of some object that's inspiring a thought or emotion to happen, triggering the negative adaptive child, negative free child. You're aware of being aware. I am aware that I am. First have to witness the form, the thought, the emotion, in order to then say, okay, I got caught again. Maybe spend a microsecond as ideal parental archetype, but then spend the bulk of your response to being triggered, being captivated, being hypnotized, being unconscious. Spend the bulk of your time before the next thought comes and pulls you back down into Maya on I'm aware of being aware. But it's just an interim step. It's just an interim step to pull you out of the unconscious state. The arguing with life, or the striving to get somewhere, it has to be noticed first as if you are the witness, as if you are the ideal parental archetype, before you can then say, I'm aware of being aware.